Going yet?
Coming to you live from downtown Pomona, Mia Vanna presents the R&R podcast where we talk sports, entertainment, and cigars. And on my left, the host, Robert Barksdale, a.k.a. Sports Center, also known as Google. And me, the other host, Randy Jacquette. We about to get into it. Episode what?
70?
70?
70, man.
We about to get into it right now. What's up, bro?
What's up, dog? Episode 70. Just got back. Was in West Palm Beach. Had a ball. My cousin's 75th birthday. Yeah, I got to be old when I have cousins 75.
Yeah.
But it was a good time, man. You know, we had her birthday. We had a little social on Friday, birthday on Saturday, pool party on Sunday. I went to the cigar lounge 3 times in 48 hours.
As you should.
As I should, right there in Palm Beach. Had a great time. Cigar lounge was nice. It's called Angry Moon. They had a full bar, great selection, and live music.
Wow.
So I turned that out.
Yeah, that's right.
Friday night, Saturday afternoon, Saturday night. So it was good. Got to spend time with family. So it was good. Right. But I made time for what's important. You know what that is? Wine and cigars. All day, baby. All day. So anyway, yeah, man. But I was thinking of sports in the podcast the whole time I was there. Right. Had that long flight, NFL draft. Ooh. We had the draft here Thursday. We had the comedy show. We had Young Buff, Patterson, Young Rob. What's Rob's last name? Thomas?
Rob Jackson.
Our comedian. Alex Thomas and then Rob Jackson
and One Punch Jet.
One Punch Jet, your cousin. Yeah, you snuck family in there. Yeah. Nepotism. So anyway, but he did good. He did pretty good. You know, I missed part of the show because we were so busy rocking around, running around. But I heard, you know, everybody did good. Comedy show was fire. I would say probably the best one yet. Yeah. But the draft, man. So let me go over the first 15 picks. Mendoza 1, we expected that. Bailey 2 to Texas Tech. Who's that?
Mater Dei.
Did he go to Mater Dei?
Yeah.
He went to Mater Dei, and then he went to Stanford for a minute, in Texas Tech. Yeah. So is he Mater Dei?
Yeah.
And then we got the first surprise, Jeremiah Love to Arizona, although they talked about that the last 2 days.
Right.
I didn't think Cardell Tate would go number 4. I thought he would go 5, 6, 7, but he went 4 to the Titans. Reese went number 5, but some of his future teammates weren't happy about that.
Right.
Mansour Delaney out of LSU to Kansas City. I was happy with this pick. Sonny Styles, great player, great athlete. I wanted Tate, but I'll take Styles. 8, Jordan Tyson out of Arizona State, went to New Orleans. I'll take that. If he can stay healthy, he's great. Spencer Pernod went to Cleveland, offensive tackle. Francis Mongia out of Miami went 10 to New York. Caleb Daniels dropped to 11. Yeah, Dallas got him. That's a great pick for them. I'm upset they got him because he's a great player. That's in my division. He had Caden Proctor out of Alabama to the Dolphins. First surprise, Ty Simpson to the Rams. You're a Rams fan. It didn't look like McVay was that happy. He said that he talked to Ty and he was happy. What are your thoughts? I thought they should have taken a receiver so they could win now.
A receiver, but they seem to know what they be doing. But I was upset. You see how I'm adamant about that. Yeah, because you could have
got a receiver,
and then messed around and got Carson Beck. Obviously, Carson Beck played 6 years.
Yeah, and he won like 85-90% of his games.
And this dude only played 15 games. So,
and he wasn't that much of a standard. I thought the Rams should have taken somebody that could come in and help him win in Stafford's last 1 or 2 years.
Yeah. So we'll see.
So I didn't agree with that. You got the offensive guard for Penn State, only going 14 to the Ravens. Ruben Bain was upset. He dropped to 15 to Tampa. Kenyon Sadiq, outstanding tight end out of Oregon, went 16 to the Jets. Blake Miller went to Clemson. Caleb Banks went to Florida. Makai, I'll just go over some of the last couple picks. Makai Lemon went 20th to Philly. Malachi Lawrence out of UCF went to Dallas. Casey Concepcion, receiver, went to Cleveland. Chris Johnson, local kid, Eastville, High School, went first round. San Diego State went to the Dolphins and get a chance to start. Peter Woods, outside tackle out of Clemson, went to the Chiefs. Omar Cooper, receiver out of Indiana, went to the Jets. That's pretty much it. Any thoughts? Who was your biggest surprise? For me, it was probably, I'll let you go. Who was your biggest surprise in round one?
Rams.
I would say so. I would say Jeremiah
Love second.
Yeah, but I would say Ty Simpson number one. Yeah.
But grades they gave out, Cleveland got an A+.
I saw it.
They took offensive tackle out of Utah.
Yep. And then also got Casey Central, the receiver out of
Boston.
Yeah. They got another receiver. They got.
And then they got the safety.
And then they got the quarterback in Arkansas. How does that figure in?
Yeah.
First team to ever draft three quarterbacks in consecutive years.
Yeah. So I don't know what they're doing. I don't know what they're planning.
Are they gonna keep him a receiver or a quarterback? Because he's 6'6" and ran a 4.3.
They said he already gonna beat out Dylan Gabriel.
Yeah, he is a big backup.
Yeah.
And it's Shador on.
Shador is between Shador
and Watson. Yeah. He'll be out there.
Yeah.
So
I think, but Watson ain't played in
2 years.
So let Shador get out.
Yeah. What were your thoughts on Love to Cardinals?
Good pickup, but I thought he would fourth pick, maybe just
Tennessee or 7th to my Commanders.
Yeah, Commanders.
Because the Cardinals have 4 running backs.
Right.
So I don't know how much that helps. You got James Conner.
Yeah, he winded down.
Yeah. So, I mean, Love is going to be good.
Going to be good.
Yeah.
I even like the Raiders picked up the kid out of Arkansas.
Which kid? What position?
Running back.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So they already have Genty. So what's your thoughts on that? I mean, is he coming in to be a backup or?
They're going to split him up. They're going to probably get the equal amount of reps, I think.
Okay. And Brady's over there running it. So we'll see what happens. What are your thoughts? They're saying Russell Wilson may go to the Jets as a backup. Does that move the needle at all?
No.
Is he better than Geno?
Geno just need a line. If he got a line, he's going to be all right.
Okay. That's like saying your girlfriend just needs That's a big statement. Cleveland Browns got an A. Let's look at the grades.
Yeah.
Dallas got an A. Vegas got an A.
Kansas City.
Philly got an A.
Right.
New York Jets got an A-. Let me see let me go back, see if I missed Kansas City. Vegas got an A. Dallas got an A.
Mike Washington Jr. out of Arkansas.
Okay. That's receiver.
Running back.
Okay. Jets got an A-. Baltimore got a B+. Mel Kiper got Indianapolis a B+. Giants B+. Cardinals a B. I don't see an A for Kansas City. Carolina B.
I'm on CBS. So.
Okay. Different rating.
Buffalo Bills A.
Yeah, Kansas City B. That's what Kiper gave him a B. Chargers a B. Rodgers still unsigned, man. What's going on over there, Rodgers?
Man, if I was
Pittsburgh,
I would move on, man. Just move on, man.
But you're like that though, Randy. You have low tolerance.
Yeah.
So they don't acquiesce.
I'm about to be 60 years old.
So
July 4th. So I ain't got time for you know what. So as soon as you turn 50, people don't take your patience gets short. You know what?
Yeah. What?
You ain't getting 50 more.
Yeah, you get 50 more. You have more summers behind you than you do in front of you.
So I don't know why he does this.
He's a diva. He wants attention. He likes attention. And even though he's not still that good.
And then I heard they said that he don't like getting hit. I'm like,
well, don't play football.
Don't play football anymore. Yeah. Go play pickleball like everybody else.
Okay, so Rodgers, Pavia out of Vanderbilt is going to the Ravens undrafted. I think he hurt himself. One, he's little, he's short anyway, and then he's a head case. His brother was getting in fights in the game, and when he didn't win the Heisman, he said F the Heisman. Then he was at the strip club throwing, making it rain. Like, what are you doing at 5'8", 5'9"? He's trying to make it in the league. And he's over here, but he made $1.5, $2 million at Vanderbilt. But if you're trying to get to the league, if somebody did, you tone it down.
Tone it down.
Exactly.
Don't need all that extra attention, bro.
We'll see if he makes it as an undrafted free agent. He might. He's a baller, but he's a little bit of a head case.
Yeah.
Detroit picked up Gibbs option. I like Gibbs.
Yeah, I love
Gibbs. I love it. Georgia Tech and Alabama. So let me ask you this: what are your thoughts on the whole Mike Vrabel, Diana Rossini? I'm gonna tell you something I saw on Facebook, but go ahead.
Now you know what I mean. Like, really, they ain't break no rules. They just, you know, the I mean, they broke the marriage rules, but like, as far as the NFL, ain't nothing gonna happen. I mean, you know what I'm saying? And he just rough at home right now for
both of them. Yeah. They're trying to say that they were there on a group trip and the athletic who she worked for said, okay, so some pictures or some text messages. Came to that. Nothing.
Yeah.
So, but let me say this, I'm leaving a different spin on it.
Yeah.
Mel Stewart at Michigan State had a $95 million contract. He tried to, talk to the young lady who was there to speak on sexual harassment at colleges, and he got fired, lost the $95 million. Sharon Moore, wrestling around with his assistant.
Yeah, but they worked for the people. You know what I'm saying? She worked for ESPN, he worked for the NFL.
Well, no. She at one point she was the beat reporter for the Titans. That's a story.
Been messing around for years.
Wow. And Mike Vrabel didn't get fired. So let me just say that.
So do you think like they're gonna put enough pressure? It's gonna draw enough attention for him to step down?
He might, and they said they already had a replacement. You know who it is?
Yeah.
Tomlin.
Mike Tomlin.
Flat. Sharon Moore fired right away.
Right.
Mel Stewart fired right away.
They're black.
There you go. and Vrabel, I'm gonna go to counseling for
3 days.
3 days?
Yeah, the weekend.
Yeah.
You know, not
get out of here. So the other coaches all got fired.
We'll see what happens, but I think it's gonna be the talk of the year, though. Every time we go up on that.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
Ty Simpson, we talked about that.
Right.
What you think about Carson Beck to the Cardinals?
I think that's a good pickup. I think it's a good pickup. Just because he has all that experience.
Yeah.
Just took a team to the net. You know what I'm saying? Lost, but he been played 6
Played good. Yeah, he's good. What's your thoughts on Tomlin to the Pats?
Hey, that'd be a hell of a pickup.
You think so?
Yeah.
That'd be good for them, but can he get them back to the Super Bowl? What's your thoughts on that?
If Vrabel can do it, he can do it. I know that. Vrabel's a good coach.
Yes,
a good coach.
Yeah. Sorsby transition to college, gambling addiction.
Right. He's gone.
He's gone. Done. You think he's done for this year?
He's done. He's not coming back.
He's not?
No.
Did you see that, or that's your speculation?
So if you get to mention gambling and all that, you ain't coming back.
He's been on the team in Indiana.
When's the freshman? So ain't nobody really touching dog.
Dylan Rolla, would that be a good fit at Texas Tech?
Yeah. Go on. Get up out of there.
Mm-hmm. Do you think Dante Moore is going to be number 1 in the draft? I mean,
that's a lot of Chambliss,
Moore, Julian Sayin at Ohio State. Nice.
Nice cards. Let's see what Dante Moore does.
Yeah, let's see what he does. Let me ask you this: who are the top coaches in college football right now? Give me your top 4.
Top 4. I want to say dude out of Oregon.
Lanning.
Ohio State.
Yep.
I want to say Notre Dame.
Yep. And you forgot probably the best one.
Best one? Who's the best?
I go Kirby Smart.
Kirby. Yeah.
I go Kirby 1.
Yeah, Kirby.
Because he's the only one with a natty.
Yeah.
So I go Kirby 1. I would probably say Dan Lanning 2, Marcus Freeman 3,
Yeah.
And I got Kirby. I have Lanning 2. I have Marcus 3, and I would either have Sarkisian. Who would you say?
I said Lanning.
Oh, Ryan Day. No, Ryan Day. I go Kirby 1, Ryan Day 2, Mark, because they both won it. Right. I go Marcus Freeman 3, and Dan Lanning 3, Marcus Freeman 4. Yeah. And then after that, it would be Sarkisian. But I got to go with Marcus. I have to go with Kirby and Ryan Day because they both won national championship. Dan Lanning's been right there. And, Signetti.
Oh, Signetti. Yeah,
you got to go Signetti.
Signetti got
that's the one. I might have to go Kirby 1, Ryan Day 2, Signetti 3, Lanning 4.
Right.
Marcus, your 5th.
Mm-hmm.
Sarkeesian, your 6th.
Right.
I'll go with that. Okay, I'll take that. Let's transition to NBA basketball. Let's look at the brackets right now. So let me give you the brackets and what the records are right now. So as we see, Cleveland just won. Our Lakers are on.
Right now.
Detroit won. So right now the brackets are Thunder beat the Suns 4-0. They swept. Lakers are up 3-1 and they're at home game 5. Minnesota's up 3-2, but they lost and they have 2 of their best players, Steven Central, out for about a year, and that man not playing. They might be in trouble. You have Spurs and Trailblazers. That series is over. Spurs won 4-1.
Right.
So it'll be Spurs versus Nuggets probably, Lakers versus OKC. Eastern Conference, Orlando is up 3-2 over Detroit. Can Detroit win the next 2?
No.
So Orlando's going to go.
Right.
Cleveland's up 3-2. I got Cleveland winning. Might go 7, but Cleveland will win. It's going to be Raleigh and Toronto, but Cleveland will win game 7. Knicks and Hawks. Knicks are up 3-2. Who wins that?
Atlanta. Knicks.
Yeah. And then Celtics, Sixers 3-2. Who wins that? Celtics. All right. So okay. So who do you have? OKC and Lakers. Who do you have? Go ahead. Randy, go ahead. Don't go with your heart, but with your head. You got
Lakers can't run with them. Lakers cannot run with them.
Dysfunctional relationship.
But they would have to slow this down to a half-court game to have a shot.
Who's going to win it?
OKC.
Who's going to win out of the Spurs and the Spurs. Okay, who's going out of Spurs and OKC?
I think the Spurs.
Going to the finals?
Yeah.
All right, Eastern Conference. Magic and Cavs. Who wins that?
No. I think the Cavs will be.
And then Knicks and Celtics. Who wins that?
Celtics.
And then who wins Magic and Celtics?
Celtics.
So you got Celtics and San Antonio in the finals. I'll take my Celtics, bro. I got it.
That's your number 1?
Celtics over Spurs, yes. All day. Celtics over Spurs. If OKC goes, I might go OKC.
Right.
If the Spurs go, Boston's going there. Both teams have good coaches. Celtics have been there before, twice. Right. The same core. They're going to beat San Antonio. They'll show San Antonio's different levels to this, though.
Yeah, different levels.
Yeah, it's like moving up from JV to varsity. Yeah, good.
If you know your clock.
Yeah, you ever played in the varsity? The 7 o'clock game, Ganesha versus Gary was game 5. You used to play at 3 o'clock. Well, don't know about that.
That game right there.
Ganesha gets all Gary. It's different.
So they beat us here. Listen, they beat us on our home floor. And we beat them on their home floor. We had to get up out of there. They rocked the bus and everything.
There's different levels, man. I don't know if San Antonio's ready this year.
Yeah.
Okay, so different news. Jones pleaded guilty. David Jones pleaded guilty. What's your thoughts? Is everybody going down?
Everybody going down.
Everybody going down? Chauncey going down?
Chauncey going down. Chauncey going down.
Chauncey, I don't think Chauncey gonna go down.
No, he's going down.
All right. Brad Stevens, executive of the year. I like what he did this year. He lost his best player, arguably, and they were still in second place the whole season.
Yeah,
Missoula's a good coach. He brought in, you got Pritchard, you got all them cats, I don't even know their names, but they got a good team. They balled out. So I like that. And North Carolina asked him if he wanted to come. He's like, "No, I'm cool. I'll just be an executive in Boston and make $12 million a year. I'm not mad at that."
Right.
MVP. Who's your pick for MVP?
I'm gonna go Shea.
I'm gonna go Shea too. Who's number 2?
Wemby.
And number 3, Joker.
Yeah.
Who else was in? Oh, Jaylen Brown. Yeah, Wemby. Joker be number 3. Flag Rookie of the Year.
Ooh. Yeah.
I like that. First rookie since Jordan to lead your team in scoring, rebounding, assists, and steals. A baller, dude. Future All-Star. No hype. And he's only 19. He was supposed to be high school class of 26. 26. 25, he
Right.
reclassified because think about this. He just turning 19. He was supposed to be a freshman in college this year. He was a freshman last year.
Yeah.
He's supposed to be in the 2025 class, reclassified to 2024.
Yeah, he got
baller, dude.
Yeah, he got it all.
And at 17, he was giving an Olympic team all they could handle. He was doing business.
Yeah.
He's out of like New Hampshire or Maine.
Right.
But what he did was he went to Montverde and played against an elite competition. That's what got him ready. I like his game.
Yeah.
Reeves, is Reeves back tonight? The game was over.
Start, but
is he gonna play?
I don't know. I couldn't hear, but he ain't started. So maybe they might bring him off the bench. I don't know.
Okay.
No sign of Mr. Reeves.
Not yet. Let's see. He's not in the game yet.
No.
They talked about the mock draft. They have Braden Burries going anywhere from 8 to 11. They have DeBanster going 1, Derek Peterson 2. If you're drafting first, do you take I take DeBanster.
I take DeBanster. I'm not messing with Peterson.
Me neither. He's a head case. So they have DeBanster 1, Peterson 2, Cam Boozer 3, Caleb Wilson out of North Carolina 4. He's a baller. He got hurt. That's probably cost Heber Davis's job.
Right.
Darius Acuff, the point guard at Arkansas, going to States. Already got the Reebok deal, and Iverson is his mentor. Keaton Wagler out of Illinois, who's nice, just needs to get some weight on him. 6, Wagler, the 2 guard with the little fluffy curly top.
Yeah.
Illinois went to Final Four. Kingston Fleming's point guard at Houston 7. Mikael Brown out of Louisville going 8. They have Braden Burries 9, Ernie's nephew 9 going to Chicago, and then they have Nate Ament out of Tennessee going 10 to Milwaukee. Any thoughts on that? Any surprises?
No. I like
the band. So I'm taking
the band.
And he reclassified too.
Yes.
Came out in 2025, was supposed to be 2026.
Yeah.
I bossed it. I rocked it.
Yeah,
he's good. I like him. LeBron had an interesting article on ESPN.
Mm-hmm.
Dave McMenamin interviewed him in like 8 cities over several months.
Mm-hmm.
He talked about how people want to debate who's the best player ever. Mm-hmm. And he said, if they pick him, they got to talk bad about Jordan. If they pick Jordan, they have to talk about him.
Right.
In my humble opinion, he's the second best player ever. I would go Jordan 1, him 2. I know you don't like him. Mm-hmm. Him 2, Kareem 3, 4. I'd probably go maybe Duncan, and 5 is debatable. You could say Will, Russell. I'd go Magic.
I'll go
Magic. But you could say Magic, Wilt, Russell. I'd go Magic. So I go Jordan 1, LeBron 2. Mm-hmm. You don't like him. I see it in your face. Mm-hmm. Kareem 3.
Yeah.
Maybe Magic 4 and Duncan 5. That's my 5. Give me your top 5 in order.
I'll go with that. Then Kobe was sitting right out there.
Number 6. Okay. Let me ask you this. Last thing about pro basketball, Steve Kerr back.
I don't think so.
I don't think so either.
I think he burnt out.
I think he is too. It's 12 years. He got a bad back. Right. You already made money in the league. He didn't spend any of his money. He's probably sleeping in his parents.
Right. He got it.
Yeah, he just 12 years. Yeah, PT Cruiser, 03 PT Cruiser, making $8 million, $10 million a year. Mm-hmm. And he came from Palisades, so it's not like he, had to bring all the homies on the ride. So, he keeping all.
I think he just burnt out. You can see it on him. Mm-hmm. And
that's 12 years on the same run.
That last little hug he told him.
Yeah, I'll be you when I be you. Mm-hmm. I think he's out too. We'll see in the next couple of days. If I had to bet my life, I would say he's out though. I think he's out too. Mm-hmm. You got 4 rings.
4 rings.
So you're a Hall of Fame coach now.
Right.
You're in a Hall of Fame as a coach. Easy.
Yeah. What more you want to do?
Yeah. You won it in 15.
Go get him a TV.
You lost in 16. He was on TV before.
Yeah. Get your TV.
You won it in 17, 18, and 22.
Right.
So And what else do you have to do?
You think Curry stay after that?
I think Curry stays for another couple years, and I think that's it. Curry came in 06.
Right.
No, I'm sorry, 09. So this was his 17th year. I think he plays maybe 2 more, maybe Draymond. Right. They were saying maybe they would trade Jimmy Butler for Kawhi and draft picks. Wouldn't be bad.
I wouldn't be bad.
Wouldn't be bad at all. So you got Curry at the 1, whoever at the 2, Draymond at the 4, Kawhi at the 3, and whoever at the 7. One more run. And one more Kawhi can stay healthy.
Right.
College basketball tournaments talking about expanding the 76.
Right.
Yeah, and I think, okay, make more money.
That's what it's about. Because now, since the NIL, the schools is making money, NCAA need to make some money. You know what I'm saying? So, and I get, as long as they keep it where they're talking is where it'll be like if you win your conference, you should be in that last 12.
Yeah, you should.
But some mid majors, you know what I'm saying? Play before Monday, Tuesday, before we play Thursday. Yeah, that'd be nice.
So mention this. You're saying if you win your conference, you should be in, or you should be in that last 12.
So you should be.
Yeah, I think you should be in.
You should be in.
Yes,
and then the people that
had a good season, but a mid-major,
put them in there in the last and let them battle it out, and then Thursday, and then by we get to Thursday, start back to 64.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, we had some top commitments. Number one kid in the country, Stokes, that was at Harvard Westlake, committed to Kansas.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, they have been projected to be anywhere from 1 to 3 in the 2027 draft. Tyron Stokes. Brandon McCoy out of St. John Bosco, because he went to Harvard Westlake, committed to Michigan.
That's good.
Projected to start. He's 6'5". He's not a great shooter, great athlete. Right. So we'll see how he does. And they have him projected to be a first-round pick. Who are your top coaches in college basketball? Give me an AR-15 is playing, by the way.
Oh, yes, he's coming in right now. Right now or like past?
No, right now.
Right now? You got to give it to... top coach.
Top college coaches.
Top college coaches.
Let me help you out.
Yeah, help me out.
Number one, I got to go Hurley. You got 2 rings.
Yeah, he's up. Yeah.
Number 2, I would say maybe the Michigan coach, because he took 2 teams to the Final Four. Florida Atlantic and Michigan. Number 3, I go with the Duke coach. I like him. He recruits. They're good every year.
Yeah, but he got to win it.
He got to win it. But you know what? The little boozer threw that ball away. All he's got to do, the 2 guys that deflected the ball. Behind them, there were 2 Duke players.
Never left his feet.
Yeah, he should have just dribbled around them and threw the ball. That's it. Back up. Yeah, keep your dribble. Don't panic.
Yeah, don't panic.
Who else? Patino, all day. Calipari. There you go. There it is. There's my body right there. MLB, let's look at the standings. Your Dodgers, let me ask you this. Are you predicting them? And Shohei pitched yesterday. Did pretty good, but we didn't get enough hits, so we lost.
Lost 3-2.
We lost 3-2 again to the Marlins.
3-2.
Okay. So let's look at the standings. In the NL American League East, you got the Yankees 20-11, Tampa Bay 18-12, Baltimore 14-15. The Yankees coming out. Central's usually tough. Cleveland 16-16, Detroit 15-16. That's a toss-up.
Right.
In the West, you got that Oakland A's 15-14, Seattle 16-16, Texas 15-16. Angels 12-20. I would say Seattle. National League, you got in the East, you got Atlanta 22-9, Miami 15-16, Washington 14-17, Philly 10-19.
I like Atlanta. They
Philly and Boston just fired their coach, by the way.
Right.
So who do you like coming out of there? And we thought the Mets would be good. The Mets are 10-20.
Yeah, they
12 game loss. And Juan Soto's not talking to his teammates. Yeah. I'm very disappointed in that. They have the richest owner in baseball, Steve Cohen.
Highest payroll.
Yeah. So I would say coming out of there, I would say probably Atlanta.
Atlanta. I like Atlanta. We play Atlanta next week. Matter of fact, we go to the game next 2 Fridays. Next Friday.
Central, you got Cincinnati, Chicago, St. Louis. Milwaukee's down 15-13, but they're only 3 games out. I like Milwaukee still. Cincinnati, Chicago, St. Louis, Milwaukee. I'm going with Milwaukee. They're only 3 games out. They've been good.
It's pretty good.
Yeah. Pittsburgh 16-50. That would be the most competitive conference. There's not a team in that division with a losing record.
Wow.
Let me see what I can say that. So AL East, you've got 3 teams with losing records. AL Central, you've got 3 teams with losing records. AL West, you've got 3 teams with losing records. National League East, you've got 3 teams with losing records. National League West, you've got two teams, Colorado and San Francisco, with losing records. National League Central, not one team with losing record. Cincinnati 19-11, Chicago 19-12, St. Louis 17-13, Milwaukee 15-13, and Pittsburgh 16-15. It's gonna be a battle. So who do you have coming out? So I have New York Yankees coming out the East, Cleveland out of the Central, and I have Seattle out of the West. AL, and then there'll be one more random team. National League East, I got Atlanta. Central, I have Milwaukee, even though they're in fourth place. And the West, I have Dodgers. And we're only a half a game ahead of San Diego. But I'll take it. Boston and Philly fired their coaches. Any thoughts on that? Is it too early or is it never too early?
It ain't never too early, man. It's like, man, yeah, Philly they've been sucking lately.
Yeah. And they are right now 10-19.
And they're usually pretty good.
Boston fired their coach, and the Mets might be so
Cora. They fired Cora.
Cora got fired. He was a good coach, good manager. Any thoughts on the Mets' bad start?
Yeah, that's a shame. I mean, all that money you spent, you ain't getting no production.
Well,
Like
your boy was out.
Well, like Lil Wayne said, it ain't tricking
They
if
just
you got
got
it.
one player. You ain't supposed to lose.
So
12 in a row, homie.
yeah.
Yeah. He ain't you know what I mean? That's the whole team there.
Yep.
Yeah.
WNBA. Angel Reese, your favorite player. You picked her over Caitlin Clark 2 years ago, and I told you that was fool's gold. That Caitlin.
No, I didn't pick her over.
Yeah, you did.
She gets
You
double
have to
double.
record it.
I said she's a walking double double every
I
time.
know that was before Simon, before Mike and Buck.
No,
Homie,
she's
I got
a
it all.
walking double double. She's in Atlanta. She's
The question was, who you taking, Caitlin Clark or Angel Reese?
I said,
Like you said, I'm rolling with the sisters. What you said? See,
she's a double double. Y'all, they be trying to discount her like she don't be balling though.
let me say this.
She happens a double double in college.
And let me say what Caitlin Clark is.
Mm.
She's the face of the WNBA, and because of her, everybody getting paid now.
Yeah,
Because of her.
yeah, but Ace ain't too far.
Now, we're not saying she's not Caitlin Clark.
Yeah.
The whole WNBA with these contracts, now we got private jets, we got chartered.
She kickstarted it.
Yeah, kickstarted it. Yeah.
But yeah, you know, she got to stay healthy too.
It's okay. Everybody can stay healthy.
Mm.
Yeah.
After her rebounds
Yeah.
are on misses.
What's your thoughts on Fudd in Dallas?
Oh man, let me tell you something. First of all,
Speak on it.
they came out last year.
They came out as a couple,
Came out, right? You put that out there, right?
and now they don't want to talk.
Now you want to talk
I
about?
saw that, dog. That was my next.
Yeah.
Go ahead, segue.
How you gonna do that?
You got to be educated. Segue. You know what that is.
Yeah. Yeah.
So Fudd in Dallas, did they draft her because she was Paige Buchanan girlfriend? I mean, she was a great player.
Yeah, she's a good player, but
I don't like that they said they didn't want to talk about it. You should put it out there.
but the optics don't look good. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you got they're a couple,
Yeah.
two ladies, and then
Now you
one
stay
guy, two
on
rooms.
rides and shit.
Yeah, you got rooms done right. I'm talking about we watch a film.
Yeah. So yeah, I just don't understand that whole thing. You came out and now you don't want to talk about it. You know what I mean?
So it is what it is.
Yeah. Well, do your thing.
Yeah. But don't speak on it until you don't want to speak on it.
Right.
So but we'll see what they do. I like to see them do well.
Yeah.
Yeah, be a couple and be a point guard and two guard.
Right.
Yes. Yeah, never mind. I'll say something else.
Right.
It's a Christian podcast.
Right.
So anyway, dog. So that's our episode 70.
Yep.
You know, we kind of flew through it. We got the Lakers on. We got young Buff Patterson
Out of the G House.
out of the G
My
House.
homegirl.
Out of Hawthorne.
No,
Oh, she was school too?
you better believe it.
So she classed in 72. She winner in 72. Also, she went to December 72.
A year after me, I do believe it.
So she winner in 73.
73.
Okay. So anyway, dog. So we're gonna have her come on. We're gonna take like a 5-minute break, get her mic'd up,
Yeah.
and then we're gonna see what Buck talking about.
Yeah, see what Buck talking about
Episode 70, part 1 in the books.
in the
We're
book.
about to do part 2, take a break,
And we
come back. 70 in, dog.
Yeah.
2 years into this.
Let's
We didn't do this. We do this. All right, we're gonna let her sign off, and then